Hey guys, today I want to show you a legendary build. This build is absolutely awesome. It has entered in my top 3 favorite builds currently. With this build, it's really versatile because you're basically a tank. You can do a good amount of DPS. You can buff your team and you can heal your team, which is awesome. I mean, you're doing all 4 of those roles basically in one build. This is actually not my build, this is Dod's build, so he actually posted a video about this, and this is the build he created with this specific exotic. Okay, the exotic that's going to be here is the Ninja Bike Messenger knee pads. My thoughts on that exotic is I don't really think it's that great, but this is the first time I've actually seen a build where it actually looks awesome. So this is actually a new meta, as he mentioned. It's not the you're not a full healer build. Obviously, a full healer build will heal your team better, but with this build, you can actually still heal your team decently well. So anyways, I'll just show you guys. So let me take you through the pieces on this build. Okay, so on this build, we're going to be running the Ninja Bike Messenger backpack. Okay, so this is how we're unlocking specific attributes on some of the brand sets. But on here, it has weapon damage, armor core, and a skill tier. That's what it comes with, and I have a crit chance gear mod. So the talent on here is called Resourceful. So slots in with any equipped gear set and or brand set item to fulfill a requirement towards unlocking a gear set bonus. Can unlock bonuses from multiple sets simultaneously. Okay, so I'll show you how that works. So as you can see, there's 3 pieces of future initiative. We are unlocking the 4th piece. So that is because of the talent on the Ninja Bike Messenger knee pad. So having 2 pieces of future initiative, we get 30% repair skills. Having 3 pieces, we get skill haste and skill duration. And getting the 4th piece, you unlock a talent called Ground Control. So increases you and your allies' total weapon damage and skill damage by 15% when at full armor. When you repair an ally, you and all allies within 5 meters of you are also repaired for 60% of that amount. So we have 3 pieces, okay, to unlock the 4th piece. So the 3 pieces are my mask. I have armor, crit chance, and crit chance gear mod. My glove, armor, and crit chance. My holster, armor, and crit chance. So what the ground control does is when you're at full armor, you buff yourself and your team with 15% skill damage and 15% weapon damage. Okay, so that goes throughout the whole team, including you. For my chest piece, I'm running the named Air Aldi Holdings chest piece called Pristine Example. Okay, on here we have weapon damage, crit chance, crit damage, and a crit chance gear mod. The talent is Perfect Focus. So this is where we're getting most of our damage from. So increases total weapon damage by 6% every second you are aiming while scoped 8 times or higher, up to 60%. So that's 360% of weapon damage extra when you're at full stacks though on it, or when you're scoped in for a good amount of time. For the last piece, I'm running the Fox's Prayers knee pads with armor and crit chance roll into there, and this is a multiplicative because we have damage to target out of cover. Okay, so we have, I think, 1 2 3 4 5 armor cores. We have 2 weapon cores, 1 coming from here, and we have a weapon core coming from here. We also have 2 skill tiers, 1 coming from the specialization and 1 coming from the Ninja Bike Messenger knee pads. For our weapons, we are running the Dr. Home. So Dr. Home, shooting an enemy with this weapon will apply a mark for 5 seconds. If a marked target is killed, it will drop 10% armor repair kit, which applies to the whole party when picked up. So what that actually means is you don't have to run in once you've killed a marked enemy. It doesn't drop where it dies. You'll instantly pick it up. Okay, and not like a memento piece where it drops and you have to run and get it. This is not the same. Also, regarding the 10% armor, it is 10% of your armor. So the more armor cores you have, the greater that 10% you receive will be. So because I have 1 2 3 4 5 armor cores, my 10% armor drop will be higher than someone without armor cores. So this is the reason we also have a lot of armor. So this heals. This gives the team better heals basically. Okay. And also, when you mark an enemy, it doesn't have to be you that kills the enemy. It can be your teammates that kill that marked enemy. Obviously, a 5-second window is not that long, so they have to make sure they kill the enemy or you kill the enemy. But I found no issues with it. I just played normally and it worked really well. For my other guns, I have the shield splinter. I'm thinking of actually changing this to a FAMAS so I can put a scope that will proc perfect focus. But you can use whatever guns here, you can use whatever you feel like using. Okay, it's completely up to you. So yeah, regarding the shield splinter, you have to do the hunters to actually get this gun. This has perfect optimist. The weapon damage is increased by 4% for every 10% ammo missing from the magazine. For my last gun, I have the TDI card custom with a skill tier. So if I use this, I basically have 3 skill tiers. And this has reformation headshots, grants 30% skill repair for 15 seconds. For my skills, I'm running the Crusader Ballistic Shield and the Restore Hive. You don't have to run the Restore Hive, you can run the Reinforcer. I use it just in case my team desperately needs to be healed or I need to be healed myself. For the stats on this build, I'm on the Dr. Home, I have 58% crit chance, 74% crit damage. On the Shield Splinter, 60% crit chance, 57% crit damage. For my gear mods on the Shield Splinter, crit chance with 20 rounds. The only downside to the FAMAS is you can't attach a sight that actually procs. Actually these would work, but I don't really like these sights. But some guns, remember, you can't put a scope on that procs perfect focus, and also the Shield Splinter or the F2000, you get one less gear mod. Okay, so that's the only issue with this. So for the specialization, running the Technician specialization is really good because you get 1 skill tier. You get 12% damage to drones, skill proxies, and robotics, which is, you know, in Legendary there's a lot of robotics. Okay, so that does that's really 12% damage towards those is a big help. And you also get this bit here, 10% skill healing. So we know when we put our skills down to heal, we heal our team better and we heal ourselves better. Okay, and what you want to do is you want to make sure you put all your points into a rifle. So this is, if you're missing this, you're losing a lot of damage because this is 15% increased rifle damage. I'll just show you what to do. So you just, when you have your points, you just want to kind of put your points into there. Okay, I'll show you in the shooting range. I do have a few examples, so if you guys, I did put some gameplay out. It's Tidal, Basin, Legendary. You can take a look at how well the build works, and also you can see how good the heals are. Okay, so I'll show you the DPS on the Dr. Home. It does pretty good DPS, which I'm really happy about. Oh, my event is on. I hope that doesn't affect the damage numbers. Okay, so just gonna wait till that proc. So this is the damage numbers currently. Can you see that is the mark on the Dr. Home? Okay, so this is fully stacked. And pretty decent numbers, considering we have a lot of armor cores on. Okay, for the head. Okay, now I'll damage myself, and you'll see how much it heals me. Okay, so let's just get a red to get that over it. So your team pretty much gets that same amount. There you go. And don't forget, it's actually, it might look like a little bit of armor, but if there's a guy with a full red build, it'll look like they receive a lot more because I have a lot of armor basically, so it looks less than what it is. Yeah, so that's pretty much it, and I'll damage myself again. John, let me use the Restore Hive. Yeah, so it doesn't heal too bad. I mean, it's not the best healing because we are not a full healer build. It doesn't do too bad. Okay, let me see if I can change my shield to the chem launcher. Reinforcer, and you can see how good the healing is for that. So I'll damage myself again. It really depends on what you want to use. I actually change my skills, I think, now and again. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So basically with this build is we're doing a good amount of damage, which we're getting the DPS from perfect focus and being at full armor from ground control, so that's 15%. We also buff our team with 15% skill damage and 15% weapon damage, We can also heal our team with the Doctor Home talent. We are pretty tanky, so we've got a lot of survivability. Our skills do not a great amount of healing, but a decent amount of healing to keep the team alive as well in case you really need to. So yeah, this build is a very good all-around build with everything. And yeah, so the best thing to do is, this is exactly how Dod runs it. I think I mentioned it earlier, just check the comment section or the description, and I'll put a link to his channel. Please take a look at his channel. He does really deep dive analysis on Division. You'll learn so much from him, and I've learned so much from him personally. And you can check out all his friends as well. They run Bro Clan, and they create some really good builds there. And obviously they want to help the community with the right information. Anyways, guys, I hope you had a great weekend. My weekends are different here in the Middle East. We start the working week on a Sunday. Our weekends are Friday and Saturday. So yeah, it's really weird. But anyways, don't get too drunk. Peace.
needed. System